All right, everyone, buckle up because the AI world is absolutely exploding with new developments, and you're getting the inside scoop right here, right now. The pace of innovation is breakneck, and if you're not plugged in, you're already behind. We've got groundbreaking insights into how education is being transformed, and you do not want to miss what's coming up next. We're diving deep into how university educators are leveraging AI, exploring the real-world applications and the impact on curriculum development and student assessment. But that's not all, because we're also getting a stark warning about the evolving landscape of cyber threats, with insights into how AI is being weaponized. But that's not all, because we're also getting a stark warning about the evolving landscape of cyber threats, with insights into how AI is being weaponized. We'll break down the sophisticated tactics being employed and what it means for our digital security. Plus, we're looking at how the very nature of business and our workforce is being reshaped by artificial intelligence. From the rise of microcredentials to the government's strategic investment in chip manufacturing. Get ready for a packed show that covers it all. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. AI in the classroom. Educators embrace Claude for curriculum and beyond. Universities are redefining academic workflows as faculty integrate advanced AI tools into their teaching and research. New research from Anthropic reveals how university educators are using Claude, highlighting a significant shift in pedagogical approaches and administrative tasks. Anthropic has released a compelling new study examining the integration of its AI model, Claude, into higher education. The research, based on an analysis of approximately 74,000 anonymized Claude AI conversations from university accounts, and supplemented by interviews and surveys with 22 faculty members at Northeastern University, provides a detailed look at how educators are utilizing AI. The findings indicate that AI is being adopted across a spectrum of academic responsibilities, from the creation of syllabi and course materials to grading and research assistance. Curriculum development emerged as the most dominant use case, accounting for 57% of the analyzed conversations. Academic research followed at 13%, with assessing student performance at 7%. Beyond these primary areas, faculty are also employing Claude for drafting recommendation letters, preparing meeting agendas, developing vocational content, and generating administrative documents. A significant aspect highlighted is the use of Claude artifacts, where educators are building custom, interactive educational tools like simulations, automated rubrics, and subject-specific applications. One faculty member shared, "What was prohibitively expensive time to do before now becomes possible. Custom simulation, illustration, interactive experiment. Wow, much more engaging for students." The study also categorized AI usage into augmentation and automation. For tasks requiring judgment and context, such as teaching and classroom instruction, 77.4% augmentation, grant proposals, 70% augmentation, academic advising, 67.5% augmentation, and supervising student work, 66.9% augmentation, AI is primarily used to enhance human capabilities. Conversely, more routine tasks see higher rates of automation, including managing finances and fundraising, 65% automation, and maintaining student records, 48.9% automation. Interestingly, even in grading, where faculty rated AI as least effective, 48.9% of related conversations involved heavy automation. The report also touches upon the evolving nature of course design and student engagement. Some educators are actively redesigning assignments to prevent AI completion, while others encourage students to use AI as a thought partner rather than a thought substitute. Accuracy remains a persistent challenge, with faculty noting the growing difficulty of validating AI-generated content. The research underscores that while AI offers powerful new possibilities for education, its effective integration requires careful consideration of its strengths, limitations, and the evolving dynamics of teaching and learning. User impact. Educators are finding AI to be a powerful tool for innovation and efficiency, though challenges like accuracy validation and assignment redesign are ongoing discussions in academic circles. This deep dive into AI in education is just the beginning of our AI News Roundup. Stay tuned as we shift gears to uncover the darker side of AI advancements and the evolving cyber threat landscape. AI weaponized. Hackers exploit Claude for sophisticated cyberattacks. Criminals are weaponizing AI, turning sophisticated language models into tools for elaborate cybercrime, as revealed by Anthropic's latest report. Anthropic has uncovered a significant cyberattack where hackers used Claude AI to automate reconnaissance, write malware, and craft ransom demands, highlighting the escalating risks of AI misuse. Anthropic has sounded the alarm regarding the alarming ways cybercriminals are attempting to exploit its Claude AI for malicious purposes, including sophisticated scams and cyberattacks. In a recently released report, the company detailed how it intercepted attempts by hackers to leverage Claude for tasks ranging from composing convincing phishing emails and writing malicious code to orchestrating extortion schemes. The attackers reportedly employed relentless prompting to try and bypass Claude's safety protocols, a tactic Anthropic's safeguards successfully thwarted. The report outlines a specific operation where a hacker utilized Claude Code, a version of the chatbot designed for coding assistance, to identify vulnerable businesses. The AI was then manipulated into writing malware intended to steal sensitive information. Following data exfiltration, Claude was used to sort through the compromised files, identifying valuable data for leverage. Further escalating the attack, the AI was tasked with analyzing hacked financial records to determine a company's ability to pay ransoms and subsequently drafted personalized ransom notes demanding payment in Bitcoin. Anthropic identified 17 targeted companies, including a defense contractor, a financial services firm, and several healthcare providers. The stolen data reportedly included social security numbers, banking details, medical records, and sensitive defense information subject to international regulations. While Anthropic has not disclosed specific technical details like IP addresses, it emphasized that its internal defenses held firm, preventing significant damage. The company is sharing these case studies to educate others about the evolving risks. The ransom demands in this case were substantial, ranging from $75,000 to over $500,000. It remains unclear if any victims complied or if the hacker achieved their financial goals. This incident underscores the dual-use nature of advanced AI, demonstrating how tools designed for productivity can be hijacked for criminal enterprises. Jacob Klein, Anthropic's head of threat intelligence, noted that the activity appeared to be the work of a single individual operating internationally over several months, employing sophisticated techniques to evade detection. Anthropic has responded by banning the involved accounts, reinforcing its security filters, and committing to ongoing threat reporting. Cybersecurity experts concur that the criminal use of AI is a growing trend, enhancing the professionalism and effectiveness of scams and phishing attempts. As AI models become more advanced, the potential for misuse is expected to increase, prompting a need for enhanced vigilance and regulatory frameworks. Anthropic maintains a commitment to rigorous testing, external reviews, and strict safety practices to stay ahead of malicious actors, a challenge faced by other major AI developers like OpenAI and Google. User impact. The report serves as a critical warning to businesses and individuals about the increasing sophistication of AI-powered cybercrime and the need for robust cybersecurity measures. We've seen how AI can be misused for cybercrime. Now let's look at how a different kind of AI advancement is shaping the future of education and work. Prepare for a deep dive into the world of microcredentials and their impact on the job market. AI revolutionizing work. Microcredentials emerge as the new skill currency. The traditional four-year degree is being challenged by rapid, focused microcredentials that offer immediate job market relevance. Businesses are increasingly prioritizing specific, up-to-date skills acquired through short-term certifications over traditional degrees, signaling a major shift in workforce development. the landscape of professional development and career advancement is undergoing a seismic shift, with micro-credentials rapidly gaining prominence over traditional four-year degrees. In an era where industries are evolving at an unprecedented pace, companies are actively seeking demonstrable, job-ready skills that can be acquired quickly. Micro-credentials, often completed in a matter of hours or days, offer specialized knowledge in areas like AI prompt engineering, blockchain security audits, cloud compliance, and digital marketing analytics. This trend reflects a growing recognition among employers that agility and up-to-date expertise are paramount. For instance, a 5-hour AI prompt engineering course can equip an individual with skills immediately applicable in the workplace, a stark contrast to the multi-year commitment required for a degree, by which time the initial skill set might already be outdated. The appeal of micro-credentials for businesses is multifaceted. They are faster to complete, allowing for rapid upskilling of the workforce. They are more cost-effective to fund compared to extensive degree programs, and they provide directly relevant, applied knowledge. This efficiency enables companies to stay competitive by quickly retraining existing teams or hiring individuals with the precise skills needed for current challenges, such as AI workflow automation. The demand for these targeted certifications extends beyond the tech sector, encompassing areas like remote team management, cross-cultural communication, and ESG compliance, where adaptability is key. Reports from institutions like Harvard Business Review indicate that companies investing in these short, focused training programs experience higher employee retention and foster faster innovation. While concerns exist regarding the potential for superficial learning or credential inflation, the momentum behind micro-credentials is undeniable. Platforms like LinkedIn Learning have reported record growth in demand, and major tech companies such as Google and IBM are actively developing and promoting their own short-form certifications for critical digital skills. This evolution suggests that while traditional degrees retain their value, micro-credentials are creating a parallel pathway to opportunity, emphasizing speed, relevance, and adaptability in the modern talent economy. For businesses navigating the complexities of AI, cybersecurity, and global competition, investing in these practical, short-term certifications represents a strategic move to build a future-ready workforce. User impact. Professionals can now acquire in-demand skills much faster and more affordably, opening new career pathways and enhancing job market competitiveness. We've explored the shift towards agile learning and skills, but how is the government itself investing in the future of technology? Get ready for a critical look at a major strategic investment in the semiconductor industry. Government takes stake in Intel, a new era for semiconductor investment. In a landmark move, the U.S. government has acquired a significant equity stake in Intel, signaling a new era of strategic partnership in critical technology sectors. The U.S. government's $8.9 billion investment in Intel, converting CHIPS Act funding into equity, represents a major strategic play to bolster domestic semiconductor manufacturing and national security. The U.S. government has officially secured a 9.9% passive stake in semiconductor giant Intel, converting approximately $8.9 billion in funding from the CHIPS and Science Act and Secure Enclave grants into equity. This substantial investment, valued at $20.47 per share for 433.3 million shares, slightly below the market price at the time of announcement, positions the government as a key stakeholder in one of America's most vital technology companies. This move, which brings the total U.S. support for Intel to roughly $11.1 billion when combined with earlier awards, could establish a precedent for future government-private sector collaborations in strategically important industries. Crucially, the government stake is designed to be passive, meaning it does not include board representation or direct governance rights. However, the agreement incorporates a 5-year warrant that grants the U.S. the option to purchase an additional 5% of Intel's shares if the company's foundry business loses majority control. The market reacted positively to the news, with Intel's stock experiencing an uptick reflecting optimism about the enhanced competitive position afforded by government backing. Nevertheless, analysts caution that while this investment provides immediate stability, Intel's broader turnaround strategy, especially in the face of fierce global competition from companies like TSMC and Samsung, will require substantial additional capital and significant operational restructuring. Concerns have also been raised about potential complications arising from the government's equity stake, particularly regarding future spin-offs or restructurings of Intel's business units. In a recent SEC filing, Intel itself highlighted potential challenges, including risks to international sales due to heightened scrutiny in markets like China, which accounted for nearly 30% of Intel's revenue last year, potential restrictions on future grant eligibility, and the possibility of negative market perception regarding government overreach. This deal transcends a simple investment. It signifies a novel funding model for industries deemed critical to national security. Historically, government support for the semiconductor sector has primarily taken the form of grants, tax credits, or procurement contracts. By taking an equity stake, the U.S. government is making a clear statement that the domestic production of semiconductors is too strategically important to be left solely to private enterprise. For Intel, the immediate benefits include a financial safety net, bolstered market confidence, and symbolic validation as a cornerstone of American technological prowess. However, the company faces the complex task of balancing global business relationships, shareholder expectations, and political oversight. The Intel precedent may also influence other U.S. chip companies, potentially leading to similar hybrid public-private models aimed at ensuring robust domestic supply chains for semiconductors, which are indispensable for everything from defense systems to consumer electronics. User impact. This strategic government investment is seen as a positive step for Intel's stability and competitiveness, but also raises questions about long-term independence and global market dynamics. We've covered education, cybersecurity, workforce trends, and government investment in tech. Now, let's wrap up with a quick recap of all the top stories and our call to action. And that's a wrap on another high-octane episode of ChatGPT Insights. We've seen how educators are revolutionizing classrooms with AI, heard the critical warnings about AI being weaponized by cybercriminals, explored the rise of microcredentials reshaping the job market, and analyzed the government's significant investment in Intel. Don't miss out on the next wave of AI innovation. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, share this video with your network, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.